Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the time off to join this webinar. We will now begin. I am June, the Marketing Manager at Adventus, and for the benefit of those who are unfamiliar with us, I will be doing a short introduction on Adventus. So before I begin, if you hover your mouse to the bottom of the screen, you will see a Q&A button. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, just type your questions there and we will address them later at the end of the webinar. Okay, let me just share my slides here. Okay, so about Adventus. We are an ICT solutions and services company that provides a wide range of products and services. We have more than 1,000 contractual customers and cater to a lot of different requirements that our customers may have. We have close to 400 employees and we are serving our customers globally on a 24/7 basis. We have offices around the world to provide our customers with on-site IT support, namely in these 14 countries and these 22 cities. These are our awards and certifications. Adventus is very big on service excellence. That's why we ensure that we are awarded the Singapore Quality Class Star for service excellence. We have been named the best IT services provider by Singapore Business Review for 7 years in a row, all the way from 2018 to 2024. And to ensure that what we are doing is of world-class standards, we have all these different ISO certifications. And lastly, at Adventus, we believe that happy employees make happy customers. That's why we invest a lot in our employees to make sure that they are working happily in our company and hence serving our customers better. And hence, we have all these different HR awards as well. These are the technology partners that we're working with. Basically, we have a close working relationship with most of the big players in the market. And in today's session, we have partnered with Fortinet to give you an insight on how Fortinet can help simplify management, enhance security, and control access across all your branches. These are some of our clients. We serve a multitude of customers from SMEs to big enterprise customers. So just to show you some, right? We have Toyota, where we provide end user support, supporting 800 computer users in Toyota. We manage the firewall for LBBW in Singapore, China, and Korea. We manage the network and server for Shiseido. This covers around 100 servers and enterprise network for 400 users. For KPMG, we do end user devices patch management for around 3,500 computers. So at Adventus today, we have 8 very strong business pillars, and I'll go a little more in-depth into each of them. Here's a breakdown of the services included in end user support services. We provide remote support, on-site support, staff augmentation, where we place a headcount into our customer's environment as well. For cloud and on-premises infrastructure services, we provide services such as infra monitoring, infra maintenance and support, infra upgrade and migration, managed network services, which is kind of like today's topic, and managed backup and disaster recovery services, as well as new office setup or relocation services. When it comes to cybersecurity, we are CSRO licensed to be a service provider for Managed Security Operations Center. So Security Operations Center is also SOC in short. Then some services that we provide here will be endpoint protection for end-user devices and servers, patch management, multi-factor authentication, firewall, vulnerability management, and managed network access control. For IP and cloud telephony, we have our own SBO service provider license. So we can provide services for on-premises IP phone systems as well as cloud telephony systems such as Microsoft Teams Direct Routing. Under Telco Solutions and Services, today we are partnering with Singtel in this area. So we are a Singtel partner. Then for managed print services, we manage photocopiers and printers, and we have several cloud-based print solutions as well. When we talk about physical security, such as a CCTV and door access, you need a security service provider license from the Singapore Police Force, and this is Adventus license. So we can provide solutions, consultancy services, and maintenance and support for CCTV and door access systems. In terms of application software services, we currently provide services for ServiceNow and Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM. Okay, So overall at Adventus, we have over 300 engineers in an extensive suite of ICT domains and disciplines to cater to the various needs of our customers and clients. So each of these divisions comprises of engineers that specialize in the particular field. In today's market, Adventus is strategically and uniquely positioned in the market because we are the only IT vendor that can do all these solutions and services in-house, from your print to CCTV to IP telephony to cloud. We can be your single point of contact in all these areas that we have. Now I'll hand over to Hao Qi, the solution consultant from Fortinet, who will go more in-depth into how Fortinet SD-Branch can help you address the challenges associated with your branch networks. So once again, if you have any questions throughout the webinar, just type your questions in the Q&A portion below, and we will address them later at the end of the webinar. Okay, so Hao Qi, over to you now.
Okay, thank you, June. Thank you. Okay, hello everyone. Good morning. Let me share my screen. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, so good morning. My name is Hao Qi. I'm the solution consultant from Fortinet Singapore team. So thanks everyone for taking your time to join this webinar. So today we will talk about Fortinet's secure SD-Branch solutions. So without further ado, I will kickstart off this topic. So first of all, let's look at some market trends and also the challenges that enterprises are facing, right? So basically, this slide is illustrating the complexity of the modern network during the digital transformation, right? So you can see that you have multiple users. They are moving around on and off network, that they may work from anywhere, and also you have a lot IoT devices or maybe OT devices tapping into your networks, and this is a whole new ecosystem of connected devices. And also the enterprises, they are adopting to these cloud transformations. So a lot of applications are no longer hosted in the on-prem data centers. They are in the cloud or maybe delivered as a SaaS services, right? So you can see that as the complexity grows up, you really need a fast and secure network design for the digital accelerations to be able to support this challenging environment. And also devices and users, they are typically accessing an increasingly cloud-focused world where the applications are sitting at the data center access through the cloud or a SaaS services. And also another thing is the key factors driving some vendor consolidation in the market. So the IT security and IT team, they are seeing an increased consolidation driven by the factors such as the leaders starting to view the cybersecurity as a business risk. So in the past, we have seen that a lot of our users has a variety of different vendors in their environment. Some will take care of the security, some take care of the network, wired and wireless connections. So these points of the products, the people are seeing the consolidation of the vendors by and also many are seeing that there's a synergy in the convergence of these technologies. So the value of having a more platform-based approach where they have fewer vendors and also less complicated workflows to address the challenges they see in their networks. And also one of the many benefits is that this convergence is the operational efficiency that have been realized by the IT and also the security team. So that's at the Fortinet. So we believe this platform approach, and also we are having this Fortinet Security Fabric offers cybersecurity everywhere through a multi-pillar approach. So this is a platform approach. So the first pillar you see here is secure networking. Basically, it's a convergence of security and also the networking to protect the edge and the devices in your environment. Then the next pillar, unifies, that C is mainly to secure the remote users, the users in anywhere, and also to secure the applications on the cloud to provide better user experience for these remote users. Then the third pillar is AI-driven security operations. So these are some security operation tools to help you detect and also investigate and respond to threat at a massive scale, help your security operation team to improve their efficiency and also productivity as well. So you can see that all these three solution pillar is powered by this unified operating system, which is FortiOS. It's our network operating system, which is very powerful, and also one management plane, and also one analytic engine, which can be our Forti analyzer. And for our client side, we have unified endpoint agent, which is Forti client. And all these are also powered by AI-powered security services, which is our FortiGuard security services. So today we are talking about secure SD-Branch. So this will fall into the first pillar, which is secure networking. So in the secure networking, mainly we have two parts. So the first one is a hybrid mesh firewall. So we are offering different form factors of the firewalls, from the hardware appliance all the way to the virtual machine firewall, and also the cloud native firewalls, even firewall as a services. So all of these firewall solutions, so they will form a mesh network, and also through the single pane of management, you can have simplified and unified configuration to improve the operation efficiency, reduce the risk of some human error or configuration error, and also ensure the compliance requirement. Then the second part is the secure connectivity, which is powered by this FortiLink technology, which is our proprietary technology. So this will help you to converge the networking and the security for the secure wireless LAN and LAN equipment to provide security and also some automation capabilities, improve the visibility and control. In the return, will also reduce the total cost of ownership. So through this FortiLink, right, our FortiGate next generation firewall can manage different components such as FortiSwitch, FortiAP, and also FortiExtender. And it also has the FortiLink NAC capabilities. So they will form as a whole one components to provide the security features and also the networking capability. So as I mentioned just now, this is also powered by the FortiOS and the FortiGuard Labs, which is threat intel services. And also we have AI Ops for the network optimization. And also we have unified management portal, which can be our FortiManager or our cloud management platform. So let's look into the secure connectivity part, right? So you can see that we have different layers in this slide. So the first, we built this common operating system called FortiOS. We have been adding innovations since the last 2 decades. So instead of building a point products just for the firewall, we have integrated a lot of different features into this FortiOS and utilize them to integrate different components into one OS. And secondly, we have built this purpose-built ASIC chipset for on-premise and cloud environment firewalls, so that we can deliver the best user experience without sacrificing any security inspection. And also the third one is the threat intel. Since we have shipped more than half of the firewalls across the world, So these firewalls can be working as a sensors to collecting all the threat intel. Then by processing, analyzing this threat intel in our FortiGuard labs, we can keep updated our threat intels and also block over 200 million of threats every day. So these are the foundation of our secure connectivities. Then from the firewall, you will be able to branch all these security features out to the FortiSwitch, FortiAP, FortiExtender, FortiNAC as well. Then on top of that, you have FortiManager or maybe FortiLAN Cloud to do the centralized management of all these components. And also, so our solutions can be suitable from the micro branch, small setup, and then to the branch network and also large campus, even a data center environment. And also this FortiLink can provide the full visibility and control capabilities to do the automation and also some intelligence work as well. So we believe for the intelligent next generation network, right, there are some key features, key features you need, which is visibility. You need to know what's the device which is connected to a particular network, and also the security. So you need to be able to see the traffic flows across the network. And also is a scalability. So from a very small setup to a large data center or maybe a large campus, you should be able to scale. And also with the scalability, you need to have a good performance of the network. And from the management point of view, should be simple. And also it's better to have a single pane of management to simplify the operation and also the troubleshooting experience. And also it should have some automation capabilities to automatically fine-tune your network and also to correct if any human errors in the network. So these are some key features we think the next generation network should have. Sorry. So for Fortinet's secure LAN vision approach, right? So we are starting from a secure approach to the networking through this security and networking convergence. So we are building a secure, firstly is secure network. So it's convergence of security and network access. Then the second thing, it should be simple and easy. So in terms of the purchase, deploy, and also to configure the security profile, and also to manage the network, is quite easy for our solutions to build up and manage this SD-Branch. Then the next one is intelligence. So we have this AI ops, and also we leverage our AI machine learning power for the FortiGuard services, right? So it's intelligent and also resilient networking out of the box. And with centralized management data, so you will be able to centralize the management and also do the optimization. So this is some components and also the demarcation in the secure SD-Branch network. So at the first, you can see the right side is a WAN edge. So at the WAN edge, we have the FortiGate next generation firewall, and we are enabling the secure SD-WAN. So this secure SD-WAN will secure the business outcome, like simplify the traditional WAN complexity, and also it can do the traffic steering to achieve better cloud application performance. And also you can leverage on the 5G LTE FortiExtender to extend wireless WAN to the FortiGate as well. And the second part, at the LAN edge, you have the secure connectivities, which will protect the access edge or the wireless users and the switch ports. So this is a consolidation through the convergence and of security and network access through the FortiLink, right? The FortiLink has some network access control capabilities. So when some users trying to plug into the FortiSwitch, you'll be able to detect the device type and also do the profiling. And also you can configure some policy based on the device profile. And also at the device edge, we have the full NAC solutions, Fortinet. So this is protecting the device edge to do the device discovery, classification, and also help you securely onboarding of the IoT devices or other IT devices such as a printer or maybe door access system or CCTV cameras. So they will be able to profile all these different kind of devices and apply the policy against them. And on top of all these components in the SD-Branch, you will have a centralized unified management portal, which is FortiManager to provide a single pane of glass management, and also the AI Ops for the network operation optimizations as well. So you can see that the enterprise requirement for a branch network might be a next generation firewall, wireless access point, switches for the LAN network, and also the NAC to do the network access control. So we can converge all these components via this FortiOS, and in return, we have one console to do the centralized management and also the configuration. And also you only have you will have one configuration file to do the firewall and also switch and also the AP configuration. So it's very simple. And also you need fewer licenses and you have simplified operations. So for example, in for our SD-Branch solutions, right? You have one FortiGate and you have multiple switches and APs, which are managed by FortiGate. But you don't need additional licenses for this AP and switch to be managed. It's all included in the FortiLink. So it's a built-in capability, built-in features on the FortiGate as well. So comparing with some other vendors in the market, you need a wireless controller, then you need to get some license to manage your AP and switches. So we don't need that. So it's a very simplified licensing scheme and also help the customer to simplify their provision of the network as well. So talking about FortiLink, right? So this is our proprietary technologies to allow the FortiGate to have direct control, configuration, and management of the FortiSwitch and AP and FortiExtenders through this FortiOS. So you can do the agile deployment and auto discovery to do the configuration. You can control all the like port configurations, SSID, and also to apply the firewall features or the firewall inspection policies, extend them into your LAN network. And also it has a simple management. Just from the FortiGate GUI, you will be able to manage the switch and AP, and there's no additional license. And also FortiLink NAC is a feature of our switching and wireless solution we manage by FortiOS next generation firewall. So the NAC enable you to be able to discover the devices as they connect. There are also built-in profiles within the FortiOS, so you can identify every devices that connect into your network. You will have the visibility. So for some industrial environment or IoT devices, we also have FortiGuard IoT services available to help you to identify these IoT devices. And also you'll be able to configure the policy, the security policy against different classification of the edge devices. So you'll be able to enable the devices on ports or entire network. And also you can take some actions on the port or the device specific to achieve a zero trust network access as well. So let's look at the SD-Branch product components here. So mainly we have 5 components. The first is FortiGate firewall, the next generation firewall. So currently we have more than 17 models. So it can working as a WLAN controller and also the switch controller through the FortiOS. Then the second thing is FortiAP. Currently we have 20 plus models, including Wi-Fi 7, which is available in the market already. And also we do have indoor, outdoor, and also wall-jack type of the FortiAPs. Excuse me. Then for the FortiSwitch, we have quite a variety of different models. For the port speed from 1 gig to 100 gig, we have layer 2, layer 3, and also we have ruggedized switches for the industrial environment as well. Then the NAC components. So we have basically two types of it. One is FortiLink NAC, which is by default included in the FortiGate firewall already. So this will provide base discovery, onboarding, and security features. And also we will have a full functional FortiNAC is separate components, which can provide advanced discovery and onboarding, including the multi-vendor support and the anomaly detection, which I will talk about this later. And also the FortiExtender to extend the WAN connections from the wire connections to the wireless WAN, utilizing a 4G or 5G SIM card to build a connection. So these are just some Forti switches and AP portfolio. We have layer 2 access switches, 100, 200 series. And also we have layer 3 switches from the 400 to 600 series. So we have different port speed and also support PoE options as well. And also we do have campus core, or maybe for the data center switches, which starting from 1000 series. So port speed up to 100 gig. And also we have ruggedized switch family. So these are suitable for the industrial environment. We do have thin rail mount type and also the rack mount type 400 series. They also support the PoE++ capability. And for the APs, we have currently we have Wi-Fi 7 just launched this year. And also we do have the industrial type and outdoor type for the AP as well. So in terms of the management options, we are also quite flexible. So we have 3 types of management of the SD-Branch. The first one, which is the most common one, is through the FortiGate UI. That means you can use a FortiGate GUI to manage all the FortiSwitch and FortiAPs connected to this FortiGate. And also, so this is suitable for a small setup or small branch. If you have multiple branch officers or you have a mass deployment, you can use FortiManager to manage multiple FortiGates and also the switches and APs as well. So this will be a single point of management of the security fabric. And FortiManager can do a lot. Add-on features such as the firmware updates, all these kind of things, and also has some automation capabilities. And also, what if you do not have a FortiGate firewall? You can use a FortiLAN cloud to just manage the FortiSwitch and the FortiAP in a standalone mode. That means all these FortiSwitch and FortiAPs will be centrally managed from the FortiLAN cloud. So this is the third option. And also we do have our cloud services to provide the zero-touch deployment for the remote deployment or maybe large scale of the deployment process. So you will need to register the devices under your service account. Then you can just ship your switches, AP, and FortiGate to the site. Make sure you have the internet connections. Then after that, FortiGate will send a message to our deployment server. Then deployment server will push all these configurations to the FortiGate. Then you will be able to see the device come online from your management portal. So this zero-touch deployment is very useful when you need to do some remote deployment or some mass deployment. You can do the configuration template and do the quick deployment for large scale. So that's part of the SD-Branch, the switches and AP parts. Now I will just spend a little time to talk about the NAC, right? So for the network, right, you will have next generation firewall as a parameter firewall to control the incoming and outgoing traffic. Then you need to have a NAC to control the network access for all devices which they are trying to access your network. And inside, you probably will have EDR or NDR solutions, which we also we can provide as well. So you can see that NAC is really bridging the networking and also the security side. It's grant or deny the access to the network resources, and also it will do the security orchestration with your security platform security solutions to verify and also to do the profiling of the end devices and user identity. So let's briefly talk how the FortiNAC functions. So firstly, the Fortinet will attend the device visibilities through the integration with Fortinet security fabric, such as Fortinet, FortiGate, next generation firewall, and also the FortiSwitch, FortiAP. So as you can see, Fortinet will seamlessly integrate with a range of Fortinet solutions encompassing both the networking and also security domains. So it's here the security tools and integrations. So with the Fortinet Fabric integration, we will gain the device visibility by gathering the session data from FortiGate and also pulling the layer 2, layer 3 traffic information from the FortiSwitch and the FortiAP as well, using the FortiLink mode on the switch or access point. Then on the security front, we rely on the FortiGuard service detection services to identify the devices based on their traffic behavior and attributes. And additionally, we also access the security posture using the threat intelligence from the FortiGuard labs. And we can also receive alerts and also the threat information from other components such as FortiEDR, FortiSIEM, and FortiDeceptor solutions. So this huge amount of information will also empowers Fortinet to react to this alert, promptly, dynamically adjusting the access control in response to these changing security conditions. So this will provide a zero trust for the devices which is trying to access your network. So in terms of the use cases, right, Fortinet, because of all these features, Fortinet is applicable in a wide range of use cases, such as inventory management and also the micro segmentation for better zero trust network build up, and also to fulfill some compliance requirements. And also just now I mentioned the zero trust for the end devices, and also you can do the dynamic contextual or role-based access for the user and devices, and also can help you to do the onboarding of BYOD devices to profile different type of users, provide different privilege access, and also it has a captive portal for the guests to access your network as well. And also it has an automated process to deal with threat response, and also to change some policies and to remediate certain security incidents. So Fortinet is tightly integrated with other Fortinet solutions. As you can see that it can obtain the session data from the networking components such as switch and APs, right? And also it can work together with the MDM for the device onboarding. And also it can collect the data and send to the FortiAnalyzer to do the reporting and analytics purpose, and also to work together with FortiSIEM, EDR, and FortiDeceptor. It has an incident response capability to like isolate or maybe block the devices which is suspicious or malicious in your network. And it's leveraging the FortiGuard security services and threat intel to do all these functions. So in this way, you will have the traffic visibility, and you can do the segmentation, you can do the dynamic policy based on the device profile and user identity. You will be capable to do response and remediate on the security incident. And also you will be able to do the reporting and analytics. And Fortinet is also a vendor agnostic solutions in terms of the network access control. So if your infra is by other vendors, we can still using all these methods such as SNMP, Radius, Syslog, DHCP to work with third-party infra devices to provide the network access control capability. So this is some examples. It's a high-level graphic view of which shows the Fortinet support of leading vendors and the number of equipment we can validate and claim support. So you can see currently we are supporting more than 95 vendors, more than 2,500 models in terms of switch, AP, controllers, and also the data center enterprise SMB market. So for the Fortinet, we are offering in two different models, either hardware appliance or the VM. And so you will need to get appliance and also the license plus service and support. For the license, we have two tiers, which is here. So we have basically Plus and Pro, two license tier. The only difference is the response and the remediation features. So this one I will not talking through every point of it, just give you some idea. So in summary, right, what's the differentiator of Fortinet solutions, right? So to summarize, it's very simple. First thing, we play very well with our own solutions. They integrate very well with our Fortinet Security Fabric products. And also we play well with others partners in the ecosystem. So we support multi-vendor environment. And also we have great capability of automation. So we can do the continuous assessment and also to secure auto segmentation and incident response. So and also the security event correlation. So in this way, all this automation will help you to reduce the human errors. In return, will also improve the ROI as well. And the next thing, we'll just touch a bit on the solution validation, right? So just now I've mentioned our secure SD-Branch is built on the FortiOS. It's a unified OS. So you can see that how powerful this FortiOS is. So we have been in the Gartner leader quadrant for the SD-WAN next generation firewall, and also the enterprise wired and wireless LAN infrastructure since this year. So you can see that all these solutions, different category, is all powered by the FortiOS. So it's really a great operation system, which can support a lot of different functions and features. So to the summary and takeaways. So it's quite simple to remember. So the first thing is convergence of network and security. So we break down the silo point products and converge them together and leverage on the AI and machine learning to deliver a secure SD-Branch solutions. So in this way, it's also simplified in terms of operation and management. So you have single interface and the operating system, and you have centralized automation, orchestration, and management. So also in this way, will reduce the total cost of ownership, reduce the management of complexity, and you need fewer licenses, but at the same time, you have more functions. So the vision we have talked about just now is secure. We always have this security first approach, and also it's easy in terms of purchase, deploy, and also the manage. So you have single pane of glass to manage, automate, and orchestrate for the WAN and also your LAN network. And the intelligence we leverage on the AI and machine learning to do the network optimization, performance baselining. So remember just now the six key features we are talking about. Next generation intelligent network. So for Fortinet secure SD-Branch, we are able to provide the scalability. We support zero-touch deployment and orchestration for the large scale of deployment. And we also have the visibility and control of every user and devices via the FortiLink NAC or FortiNAC. And also we have a single pane of glass management of security and access via this single console. And it's a simple licensing scheme, which can simplify your purchase or your design stage. And also we have this built-in intelligence to gather all the threat intels or even to do the optimization of your network. So I think that's all of my presentation. I will hand over to Keith. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so next we'll hand over to Keith. Okay, let me share the slides then.
Yep, thanks, Jun. Okay, so thanks Hao Jun for the presentation. So on my part, right, is I'm going to come in and let you guys know how Adventus can come to the picture and work together for Fortinet to provide the kind of solution and services to all our customers. Okay, so for Adventus, as a system integrator, all right, of course we are able to provide that consultation to you. Like for example, if you want to like what Hao just presented, if you're interested in the Fortinet solution or the Fortinet products in general, how does it fit or piece together in the environment, right? This is where our value is, right? Adventus can come in, we provide that consultation to you, like how to design, for example, the network, the Fortinet solution, right? How to properly integrate with your existing infrastructure. Okay, so this is what we can, the type of value they can provide to all our customers, right? For example, you're talking about maybe a new office setup, right? You're talking about wireless network design. How many APs do you need, to have a full wireless coverage in the entire office? Okay, we can provide the kind of consultation. We can do a heat map to you to show to show you exactly, how many APs do you need to cover the entire office. Okay, right. After the consultation phase, right, this is where, once everything is confirmed, right, our site, our guys, our project team can help the customers to deploy all these products and solutions that we have, properly designed for the customers. Okay, so that includes all the network equipment, your firewalls, your switches, your wireless access points, your Fortinet solution. All right, we can do all this under one roof. Okay, so not only that, so once we have consulted, we've designed the solution for you, we have deployed the entire suite of products or solutions to you. There comes the after project phase, after deployment phase, where we need to help the customer to manage the entire network infrastructure. Okay, so this is where Adventus as a managed service provider comes in. Okay, so to manage the infrastructure, in your day-to-day, routine, we can help you to monitor all this network infrastructure 24/7. Okay, so we'll load it a network performance monitoring solution. All right, that can help you to monitor all these network performance, traffic, the latencies, the pings. All right, and if there's anything wrong, within the network infrastructure itself, our guys will be alerted, and then they will immediately remediate the situation for the customers. Okay, so this is part of the offering from Adventus as a whole package of managed services. Okay, so basically, just to show you guys a high-level overview of the dashboard. So this is the kind of dashboard that we are seeing on a daily basis, right? We can, like I mentioned, we can see your network latencies, your network performance, right? All the packet transmissions. Okay, so other than just helping you to monitor your network performance, right? Part of the managed service scope is we also help you to manage all the different operations needs. For example, all the move, add, change, delete requests. Our engineers can handle that. If there's any troubleshooting requests, maintenance in the form like patchings, firmware upgrades, right? All this is done on a proactive, approach, right? In terms of maintenance, we follow a very structured maintenance processes, and we check through every single thing every single month, right? In terms of device status, is there any new firmware being released, new patch being released, right? And then we highlight all of these findings in a monthly report to the customers. Okay, so of course, like I mentioned, break fix anything that's wrong within your wireless infrastructure and network infrastructure, with your firewalls, your switches, your APs, network slow, right? Performance is not up to standards. This is where our guys can come in and help you to troubleshoot the issue under our managed, network services. Okay, and without fail, on a monthly basis, like I mentioned, we will provide, all these reports to our customers, right? Every single month. Okay, and all these things that you see here, right? We package it in a managed network services as a subscription-based payment, monthly fee. Okay, so every month you just need to pay a certain amount, right, based on your size of your infrastructure, and then we can provide all these services to you. All right. So the next one is rather similar. This one was on the network. This is on the firewall. All right. So in terms of what we can provide is rather similar. We can do the consultation, help you do the design, the deployments as well for your firewalls, right? Whether you need a single firewall, 2 firewalls for HA, right? Or 2 tiers firewall, 3 tiers, right? We can all provide the consultation for you. Right, and of course, earlier Hao Qi mentioned that if you have multiple branch offices, how do you securely connect them together, right? This is where our guys come in and help you to look at infrastructure and advise you what's the best setup for you. Okay, same thing even with your firewall, we can also load in the logic monitor as part of the performance monitoring solution. Okay, so we can monitor, in terms of your firewall's activities, the performance. All right, and same thing, we're going to provide all the different maintenance, monthly health checks, change management, any change requests that you have on your firewalls, we change certain policies, add new policies, block some ports, for open certain ports. Right, this is all part under the change management. We have a very structured change requests, right, that customers will follow. Okay, and also part of the managed service, we also provide firmware updates. All right, so whenever there's new firmware is available that is stable, we inform the customers, right, and then the customer will need to schedule the guys in terms of having this downtime to perform the firmware updates. Okay, and again, similar to the network side, without fail, every single month we provide you with this monthly performance report. Okay, so this will contain things like, for example, your past 30 days, what is your net firewalls performance, the utilizations, resources, okay, and what are the things that you need to take note, for example. All right, in a similar fashion, all right, all this is provided as part of the subscription-based payment for the services. Okay, so just a side note, other than just your network and firewall managed services, Adventus, we are also able to provide the support for your servers and storages. Okay, so this will be handled by a different team, of course, right? We have our network engineers that handle the network side. We have the system engineers that handles, the servers and storages. Okay, so again, very similar, in terms of your system design, how you're going to build your servers, clusters, and stuff, whether it's on-premise, cloud, or hybrid, setup. We're able, to provide that kind of consultation and advice to you. Okay, so whether you prefer to host it on Azure, AWS, GCP, all right, our guys have all the necessary technical expertise. Okay, so very similar. So once we have helped you to deploy, or even manage your existing servers and storages, we can deploy the logic monitor once again to actually monitor all your servers and storage performance. Right. For example, we can monitor the usual resources, right, like your CPUs, memory, these utilizations. So for example, let's say your disk space you're utilizing up to about 90%, all right, then you trigger an alert to us. And then we inform customers, hey, your C drive is reaching a certain threshold. You need to do a house cleaning, for example. Okay, so we'll be able to monitor all your virtualization stuff, like your Hyper-V, your VMware, hyper-converged systems, you have any, like Nutanix, like all your Windows servers, all your virtual machines, Active Directory monitoring, even your DNS server monitoring, we'll do that, your file servers, all right? Hardware and component, right? For example, if your hard disk is filled, right, we will receive an alert. Okay, so the idea is, by putting this monitoring solution, right, we don't have to be there in your server room to know what is happening to your entire infrastructure, your network, in your systems, your servers, storages. All right, anything happens, whether it's physical, like your hard disk spoil, will be alerted immediately by this monitoring solution. Okay, and this is how we proactively maintain and manage our customers' environment. Okay, like even your server fan stops working, immediately we receive an alert, and our guys will be onto it already. Okay, so on the monitoring side, we can even monitor your backups statuses, whether your backup jobs is successful or unsuccessful. If unsuccessful, what is the reason? And we fix it for the customer. Okay, even on the cloud, right? We're able to monitor, your Azure, your AWS resources consumption, right? We can even monitor the billing, right? We can give you an estimate roughly for this month how much will your billing cost. All right, so very similar to the network. So part of the managed service on top of just the monitoring, we're also going to provide you with all the maintenance stuff, like your monthly health checks. We're going to check all your systems, your storages, make sure that okay. We have a very structured and robust maintenance processes to follow, right? We're going to check things like, for example, your Windows updates and patches, whether there's any new Windows updates, your hard disk space utilizations, making sure your backup is always up and running, making sure that all your antivirus are up to date. All right, your servers, hard disk, everything is okay. Okay, and today, Adventus, we really leverage on technology, right, to really serve our customers well. Right, that's why we invest a lot in all these different technologies like Logic Monitors, ServiceNow, right, to make sure that whenever things happen, we are on top of it. We know it immediately. Okay, like I mentioned, in terms of patching and firmware updates, all this is part of the managed service package to our customers. All right, just let us know. Every month we highlight to you the patch that you need to patch to all your servers. Just arrange with the guys when is the downtime required, whether it's weekdays after office hours or weekends. All right, we are there, to perform the job for you. Our team runs 24/7. All right, and without fail, again, we provide all these monthly health check reports to you. But also, on top of that, as a new customers that come on board with Adventus, we're also going to provide a very detailed infrastructure documentation. Right, we're going to be scanning your entire environment as a new onboarded customers. Right, everything will be scanned, and then we will put down all the things that we have found out in this documentation. All right, whether be it with us for network stuff or system side, we are going to provide the same documentation to you, right? And then we're going to draw a very nice network diagram. We're going to detail out every single equipment that you have, what the configuration that has been set up, what is the switch diagram, the rack diagram, right? Everything will be in this documentation to you. So once we have done up this very detailed documentation, basically we have a very good idea of what are the gaps, that could be potentially, exist in your current environment. And this is where we produce another report. We call the assessment recommendation report, right? We're gonna highlight all the different gaps that we see and what is our business recommendation to close all these different gaps. Okay, so this is part of the onboarding process for all the new customers. Okay, so this is very important because for Adventus, to us, security is always our number one priority. Okay, and for every new customers come on board with us, we need to go through this process to highlight all these different gaps that may have existed in your environment for a very long time, but no one has actually pointed this out to you guys. All right, again, all this stuff that we could be doing for you is all part of the monthly fee that you'll be paying to Adventus. Okay, so yeah, I think with that comes to the end of my presentation. Okay, I'll pass the time back to June.
Okay, so now it's quiz time. Oh, I forgot to introduce that Keith is our manager for infrastructure services, by the way. Okay, let me share. Oh wait, I need to share sound as well. Okay, so now it's time for the interactive quiz. I need you guys to get your phones ready. Okay, for those who are familiar with Kahoot, this is something like Kahoot where you just need to scan a QR code and then you join us. Then the person with the person who is fastest and with the most number of correct answer will win. So let me move on. Here, this is the QR code for you guys to scan. For Adventus staff, please don't win, okay? Okay, I'll move on to the next slide first. Okay, so these are the prizes. For the first prize, that means the person who got the fastest and the most number of correct answers will get Singapore dollars 50 or pesos 2,100 in terms of Grab voucher. Then second price is 30 and 1,003, and third price will be 20 and 800. Okay, the QR code is here for those who need it. Okay. Over here, I'll need you guys to rename yourselves. Look at your phone. There is this part where you can rename. Anyone else haven't joined? I think everyone joined already, right? So little. Do you all need the QR code again? Just go back here for a while, yeah? Give you guys like 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, rename yourselves here, please. I'll need your first and last name. So if you guys win, at least, you know, you can get something. Okay, 5 more seconds for you guys to rename yourselves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'll begin the quiz now. Answer fast to get more points, yeah? What is the primary purpose of FortiNAC? So there are a few options on your device. Please click the correct answer or the one that you think is the correct one. Four seconds left. Wow, majority of you got it right. Okay, let's see the leaderboard. Okay, we have our top 3 players now. Let's see if you can maintain your leadership. Okay, it is the next question. Oh, there are a total of 5 questions, by the way. Okay, everyone is ready, I suppose. Okay, next question. Same rules apply. So, which of the following is a key benefit of SD-Branch? There are 4 options on your phone. Please choose the one that you think is the correct answer. Okay, 3 more seconds. Okay, everyone has voted. Okay. So, oh yeah, everyone is correct. Oh, except for one person. Okay. Okay, see if the leaderboard has changed drastically. Okay, SL is still first. Okay. Yeah, someone got replaced already. Oh, Peter got replaced by KS. Oh. Okay, next question. Hope Peter can get back his position. Okay. Suppose everyone is ready. So next question. Same rules apply. Okay, what action can FortiNAC take if an unauthorized device attempts to connect to the network? So same 4 options on your phone. Please choose the correct answer. Okay, everyone has voted. Majority of you got it right again. Okay, let's see the leaderboard. This is Deadpool's pet. I know Deadpool has that dog, but okay. Oh, okay. SL is still first. Oh, the first 3 are still the same people. Okay. See if you can maintain your positions. This is the 4th question. What services can Adventus assist on for network infrastructure? 4 options on your phone, same thing. Choose the one correct answer. Well, it can be all of the above or like individual ones. Okay, majority got correct as well. My answer is all of the above. Okay. SL, very good. Okay, let's move to 2nd place ready. Oh, and now Adrian is in. Okay. Okay, last and final questions to get the final position. Yeah. Okay, I guess everyone is ready. I'll start now. Same rules apply. Answer fast to get more points. What is included in Adventus infrastructure maintenance services? 4 options on your phone. Choose the correct answer, or it can be all of the above. Alright, this is the final one. Oh, majority got it right again. Oh no, okay, SL just got overtaken by KS. Okay, so our first prize is KS Tan, followed by SL, followed by Adrian. And if let's say we need, maybe Eddie will be up as well, but we'll see how. I will contact you guys separately with regards to your prizes. Okay, so KS, SL, and Adrian. Okay, sure. Alright, so now we will go to Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to type it in the Q&A portion. In the meantime, let me address those questions that we already have. I'll just share my screen here. Okay. Okay, can see my screen, I suppose. Okay, so I'll actually type the questions over here. Okay, so first question to the speakers. Does your SoC run 24/7? And is it monitored by Fortinet or is it by, I think, Adventus in this case?
Yeah, I'll take that question. So the SoC is run by Adventus, right? If you outsource that monitoring to us, Adventus SoC team will be monitoring that, and it's run 24/7.
Okay, next question. May I ask if we can manually manage all devices, switches, firewall, and APs individually, or should the FortiLink, or if we can still manage it if FortiLink or the manager is down? May I ask if we can manually manage all devices individually if the Fortinet manager is down?
Okay, how's it here? Let me take this one. So for the FortiSwitch and APs, right? So it has two modes. So it can be managed by FortiLink, or you can manage it in a standalone mode. Yeah. So if your FortiGate is down or FortiLink, FortiManager is down, you can change the mode. Then you will be able to access it.
Okay. Okay, feel free to type your questions in Q&A. Yeah. So this is the next question that we have. Can Fortinet work standalone, or must I have FortiGate in order to use Fortinet?
Okay, I'll take this again. So yes, it can work standalone mode, and it can also integrate with other third-party vendor solutions. In fact, if you go to our document library for the Fortinet, right, you will see there's a lot configuration integration guide with other vendor solutions, how to do the integration configuration over there. Yeah, I hope this one can meet your requirement.
Okay, next question. Does Fortinet support Wi-Fi 7?
Yes. Currently, we have FortiAPK series, which support Wi-Fi 7, and it's available already.
Okay. Okay, next question. My company wants to set up a new office. Can Adventus assist on the new office infra setup?
Yeah, let me think this. Yes, we can help you with the new office infrastructure setup in terms of the data cabling, in terms of designing, the wireless infrastructure, switches, we can help to provide the consultation and do a site survey.
Okay, looks like we're down to the last few questions. Anyone else have any questions? Feel free to type, yeah? This is the next question. Are there any additional licenses needed for FortiGate to manage FortiAP and FortiSwitches?
Okay, I take this one. There's no additional license needed for the FortiAP and switches. As long as your FortiGate has a valid license, you'll be able to manage the AP and the switches. So the limitation is really just a hardware limitation for the FortiGate, how many devices they can manage. And this information you can find from our datasheet of the FortiGate.
Okay, and looks like this is the last and final question. You guys, if you have questions, feel free to type, yeah? Okay, next question. I have a few offices overseas, Singapore, Philippines, Thailand, and Malaysia. Can Adventus help to manage the overseas infrastructure?
Yes, as long as we are able to remotely manage, it's not a problem. We can still load in the different network performance monitoring solution in all the different offices. Level 1 remote not a problem. Let's say, for example, if there's a problem that we need to go on site, we are also able to do that because we have engineers sitting in all these different countries, but majority of them are in the major city, for example, like Philippines would be in Manila, Thailand would be Bangkok, Malaysia would be KL and Penang.
Okay, next question. Okay, wait. Okay, like that. Yeah. Are the latest FortiGate appliances accessible through online web portal similar to Cisco Meraki?
Yes, definitely. Okay, we have is FortiGate Cloud, which can be a cloud-based management portal. So you can manage your FortiGate from there. And for FortiManager, we also have cloud SaaS version. So you will be able to using the FortiManager Cloud to manage your FortiGate as well.
Okay, so is the cloud server hosted in Singapore data center?
Okay, cloud. So this is related to the FortiGate or is for the Adventus?
Would be the Forti Cloud. Because when you were mentioning Forti Cloud, then this question came in.
Okay. So we have a lot of cloud services. So some of the cloud services, we have on-prem data center, which is in Singapore. And for FortiManager Cloud, I don't think it's in Singapore, but for FortiGate Cloud, FortiGate Cloud, I think also not in Singapore, but we have some other services, cloud services running in the Singapore area.
Next question. We are 200 plus users of Microsoft 365. Currently, we use AD to link to each user account. Single Windows login will log into M365. Will it be a good idea to introduce Fortinet to further control this access?
Okay, let me look at this one. Yes, we can do the AD integration with Microsoft AD and also the Entra ID, which is Azure AD. We also do support the integration.
Okay, next
Yeah,
question.
so maybe
yeah.
just to add on to the previous question also. So in terms of authentication, we can the different mode of authentication like presented by Hao Ji. So LDAP is one of them. So we can do the policy like only devices in the AD can access your production network. Any other devices that is not part of your AD devices, right, will be maybe to a different VLAN, for example, a guest VLAN. So this is how Fortinet can work together with your local AD or intra AD to manage the devices access your office network infrastructure.
Okay. Then next question. Is your Wi-Fi 7 model able to support existing legacy network devices?
Yes, we do support. It's compatible with like Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 5. Yeah.
Okay. Any further questions? From what I see, like no more questions. Okay, if there are no further questions, I'll move on to the next slide. We have a feedback form for you guys to fill up. So kindly scan this QR code or go to the link below. To thank you for filling up this form, you will be getting 10 Singapore dollars or a 300 pesos Grab voucher. depending on where you're based in, and this voucher is courtesy of Fortinet. Okay, this voucher is also limited to 1 per company. Yep, so just so you guys know, yep. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. Thank you. So also at Adventus, we co-host webinars with our partners every month. So yeah, depending on what you mentioned, it can help us in improving our webinars as well. Okay. No more questions, right? I don't see any more questions coming in. Okay, I'll move on to conclude this webinar then. Okay. I would like to thank the speakers, Key from Adventus and Hao Qi from Fortinet, and also thank every one of you for joining us today. So after this webinar, your account managers will touch base with you should you have any further questions or further requirements. So you can also reach out to them because I'll be including their mobile number and email address as well. So if you have any questions, you can also reach out to them. Otherwise, they will touch base with you also. Okay, that'll be all then. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You.